I'll plug that again next time.
Okay, I think we're live.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to text it to me?
Yeah, you tell me for the
Come on, really?
first time.
I hate this timer. The timer we have. Well, it looks better than W split, so I was thinking it would be better to use it, but apparently when I stopped it, I don't have a way of starting it up again. So I'm gonna have to reset it again and edit the damn thing here.
Wait, can't you just pause then?
Oh, well, apparently that's a separate hotkey that I didn't have set up.
Well, can you just right click on it and then pick
Yeah,
this
can you
up?
just right click on it?
Yeah.
That's what
Let's see.
Yeah, you can just right click on it.
Nope.
It looks like we're live right now.
Yeah, we are live again now, so.
Okay.
Here's the message.
This stupid timer.
We're working on getting things working. Please be patient.
Let's see a way to restart it. Unsplit? Oh, maybe unsplit will work. Really? Okay, like jump 3 minutes ahead when I did that. That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Yes! God damn it.
Is Danfair doing the thing where it doesn't move unless you switch?
Alright. Right back in air again?
Well, yeah, we've been
We've
back
been
on
on
air.
air.
Now, like, the timer is just completely wrong.
But
So,
let's
Oh, it's
just
alright,
go
don't
with the
worry.
run
okay,
anyway.
whatever.
Keep it going.
It was
Just
already
keep it
going.
You want to restart it? You want to restart the timer or?
Let's just go on with the show.
Go ahead, Joe.
All right, so we're back for good.
Yeah, so Fish Sticks is happy with the announcement, but yeah, if you could stop talking trash about the servers that we're on right now, that might be a good idea. Don't let the Twitch cop shut us down.
Yeah, a big shout out to Twitch for hosting the marathon, by the way.
Okay. That's true. We should be thankful to Twitch that we're even able to do this at all.
We all know that Twitch has a few quirks here and there, but all in all, it's been one of the best streaming platforms for speedrunners, honestly. So I think they do deserve really big shout outs.
So he's Slade is starting a timer on his phone right now because
I usually don't do that, but it would be easier for me for now to do that.
because this whole sequence right here, he needs to he has an item called the PAL card, which he first needs to freeze, and then he needs to get hot in order to advance the story. And if basically he needs to stay in this freezer area for 1 minute in order to freeze the card, and then he can go back to use it.
So I'm just going to reiterate what Twitch just offered to do to donate. Basically, they're going to donate $50 for every 1,000 concurrent viewers at the peak concurrency for the weekend, with a max of 5K donation. So basically, they'll donate up to $5,000 if we manage to hit 100,000 viewers. Is that how it works out? Yeah, 100,000 viewers. If we got that many, they would match our donation for $5,000. That's pretty amazing. So definitely get the word out. Share the marathon with all of your friends, anyone you think would be interested. Share it on Twitter, hashtag SGDQ2013. We need to get the word out.
Open it up on all of your computers.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are putting on this entire marathon for Doctors Without Borders.
No, I'll sit down.
And just a reminder, any amount you donate will really make a big difference. So
Any
if-
amount, $1 or above.
Yeah, any amount of $1 or above. So
Otherwise,
Or else,
PayPal will
yeah,
get it.
PayPal thanks you for it.
PayPal doesn't really let us take anything less than that, but $1 or above will really make a difference. For instance, $10 can purchase 45 emergency food rations for use in a crisis or a natural disaster. So they can really make use of the money you donate. And speaking of donations, we have $10 from Jose Gonzalez. Hope this helps someone somewhere. Shout out to my favorite runner, Golden, and Adam AK. Two favorite runners, apparently. Let's hope that you land every yump and Sunshine Autos is less RNG-ish. And we have $45 from Sean Mullen, who says, thanks so much for putting this on. Doctors Without Borders is one of my very favorite humanitarian projects on the planet. So I'm delighted to be donating this round since I wasn't able to get a donation in for AGDQ 2013. Love to everyone involved, and put $15 of my donation toward Cosmo painting his nails indigo for the Castlevania run.
So I don't think that's quite gonna happen.
Oh. $25 from Richard Dawkins, who says, shoutouts to MLG Slade. Why you know 360? I don't know.
I think that was referring to the no scope in the Sniper Wolf fight.
$50 from Timothy Meyer, who says, shout out to the Paradiso gang. As someone who runs a game store, it always makes me happy to see people putting their talents towards a great cause. Keep it up, and hopefully one day we'll have a Goemon's Great Adventure run. Have we not had that in a marathon?
No, we haven't.
Goemon's Great Adventure is a good game.
Is that the one for the?
Yeah, it's going for 64.
So we don't really want something to put it.
And this is not a donation, but I got a message in chat from one Orno who says, please say hi to Slade from his little brother in Paris.
Hi. Yeah, he didn't like me to kill. The colonel didn't like me to kill ravens.
We have another $5 from Richard McGilvray, who says, I know it isn't much, but I've wanted to donate and I wasn't able to at the last Done Quick event. Good luck to all the runners, and shout out to Cosmo and Blue Glass. And another $5 from Tom Butterworth, who says, I know Snake is already wearing his tux, but it is awesome to see James Bond Snake ponying everything. $15 from Neil Melsons, who says, only found out about your marathons last week, was thrilled to see SGDQ so soon. So I'm trying to round up some leftover money that I haven't spent on Steam sales. More donations coming up later.
You know, some people were concerned about that before the marathon, but it seems like their concerns are put to rest. Actually, what's their donations going on?
Let me see. It'll probably take a while for that to refresh. Currently, we're sitting at 645 donations for a total of $12,489. Well, going up
I'm gonna rate
pretty
50K
fast.
before the first 24 hours is over.
What? Oh wow, and we have 23,000 viewers right now. So I was cut off earlier, starting to explain about the grand prizes we have. So if you donate at any point in the marathon, and you give a minimum bid of $15, then you'll be in the runnings to win the Hitbox Arcade Fighting Stick. And if you donate a minimum of $20 or more, you'll be in the runnings for both that and for the Nintendo 3DS XL. So those are both grand prizes. I don't think we have an image for the Nintendo 3DS, but we do. Well,
I'm not bringing up any images on the screen.
you can Google it. But
It's not hard to find images of a 3DS XL.
But for the Hitbox Arcade Stick, we do actually have a link to an image on the tracker, if you go there.
We actually have it here, so we can't show it on the stream.
Oh, do we want it? All right, we're gonna actually show it on stream.
The 3DS we do not have, and we will be ordering that for the respective region for whoever wins, right?
So this hitbox stick, what consoles does it work on? I don't know.
I believe the hitbox works just fine on both 360 and PS3.
Oh, yeah, it's
as well
for.
as PC.
Well, it says in the description here that's for PC and PS3.
Okay.
Possibly for 362. Maybe.
Usually a lot.
Okay, it's not for 360.
Usually a lot of peripherals that work for the PC work fine on the 360 as well, so I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work. If not, you can always find like some sort of. It's usually just USB input anyway, so.
Okay.
I haven't had any problems with like fight sticks not working on both consoles.
So the Hitbox Arcade Stick is officially for PC and PS3 and may possibly work on 360, but no guarantees.
Yeah, so if you don't know what the Hitbox is it's a fight stick, so like a normal arcade stick, except instead of an analog stick, you have 4 buttons that correspond to up, down, left, and right. So it's pretty much all buttons as opposed to a normal fight stick.
Well, you'll be seeing it once it gets unwrapped.
And I think we also have a prize specifically for this game. If you donate $10 or more during this game, you're in the running for the Cobra unit prints. And there is a link to images of those on the tracker as well. So I think we have a link to the tracker in the chat. We have $15 from William Whaley, who says this goes to the Sniper Wolf fist fight. I know it's already been met, but that's just way too cool. Plus, MGS prizes and the Hitbox Arcade Stick. And we'll be showing that arcade stick right now in the webcam. So again, you have to donate $15 or more, and you'll be put in the running for that. And we won't actually draw for that until the very end of the marathon.
Okay. Last modeling market box arcade stick.
I think he's trying to figure out which way is up.
So you got the Hitbox Arcade Stick. So you have.
You dropped the card thing.
Oh, so you have like you have left up, right, or left down, right, and up, and then
buttons.
eight buttons for your normal
And then 3
fighting
more
stick.
buttons.
And then start these correspond to like start, select, and hold, or whatever on
Okay.
your normal controller.
Hey, let's put that somewhere.
It is very shiny. It's pretty cool. It's definitely different than like pretty much any other input system for fighting games or whatnot out there.
We have another $20 from Thomas Dedinsky, who says, "Keep up the good work. Nice to relax after a long day."
Finally, almost done with this part.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey. We're almost finally done with the bell card sequence.
Takes a while.
Even my first time playing this game, this part was just ugh. Interesting thing about Hideo Kojima's attention to detail. If you Kodak call Master Miller during this part, he's like all impatient. You hurry up and get this done.
We received $25 from James Simpson, who says, "Back for another sessions of Games Done Quick. You guys are awesome doing so much for this charity. Shout outs to you all. Putting all 25 to Bart's learning piano."
Thank you.
And another
Piano flexes will not disappoint.
And another 25 from Aurelian Delacroix, Hello, Sheaves here. I discovered the speedrun 1 year ago, and I discovered with you the latest AGDQ. Thank you for... Okay. This is a little hard to decipher. Thank you for working. Thank you to all the runners to give us time and happiness, especially in difficult times. I'm a French fan. Love you. And $25 from Neil Singh. Hey, been a longtime fan of the marathons and SDA for a long time as well. I would like my donation to go towards Cecil's name being Cosmo in Final Fantasy IV.
Metal Gear Rex.
It begins.
Do the names show up on the donation tracker for like on the list of things you can donate for, or do you have to make any notification in the comments?
They show up if they've already been donated for, but if you want to start a new one, you have to key it in yourself.
Right.
So keep that in mind. If you so we're running a decent number of like RPGs or games you can choose file names for. So if the file name you want is not on the donation tracker, feel free to input it in the comments, and we'll get that up there.
Yep.
You guys
And
are like 60 names, you might have to cut off.
And make sure that if you donate and want to add a new name, that you check the box to say that you're adding a new bid request. So then we'll know to flag that.
Yeah, there's a checkbox for that.
So, how many name challenges do we actually have for Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy IV is a decent
Final
cast of
Fantasy IV
characters.
has 11 named. It would be a tall plane.
So we have still 11 characters for Final Fantasy IV that you can donate to name, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still have no donations, so you could make them anything you want to. Or you could submit a new name for the names currently out there, or you could just bump up for one of the names that someone else has already suggested. This is all on the choices section of the donation tracker, so just go there and see what's already been donated for.
We also have file names for games like the past and stuff. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Final Fantasy V only lets you change Bartz's name, but we're definitely auctioning that off to the highest bidder.
And currently, the only name submitted for that is Butts at $31.
Well, his name is Batsu in the Japanese version, so that's where that comes from.
And we actually have a name choice that's a lot sooner than either of the Final Fantasies. It's Nier. It's not that soon, but it's coming up in the next Friday morning.
How near is it?
So the name choice for that actually doesn't have any names submitted so far. So it's up for anyone to start it off.
The integral version.
Yeah.
was young during the Cold War. The world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired.
We have another $10 from Adrian Bell, who says, "Hello everyone, it's my second Game Some Quick event, and I love all of what you do. Keep that awesome work going. And shoutouts to all Wind Waker runners."
In a world that no longer needs us.
So after this cutscene is basically the final boss, and, but then there's an escape sequence before the time run actually ends. So do we have
After I launch this weapon and get our
by the end of this round?
We do indeed have a prize. If you donate $10 or more before the end of this run, then you'll be in the runnings to win the Cobra unit's prints.
Oh yeah, the Cobra unit prints.
Yes, and those were contributed by Joe Ryan, donated for the marathon. So big shout out to Joe.
Father knew what type of a balance was best. Is that the only reason? Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us? I don't want that kind of world. Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. Enjoy killing. That's what. What? Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades? I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with joy That, you're wrong. There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way. Created?
Okay, so I will need to lower the TV volume for this fight because I need to have a rhythm for the combo, and the sound of the liquid sound throw me off actually. So
It's serious time for the
Yeah.
final battle.
Should we turn the volume down then?
yeah, I will do that just after.
Stream should still be able to hear it though.
Yeah,
Oh,
not-
lower it all the way down.
not too much maybe.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love.
Should be alright.
If you cross this line, at this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake. Nice shot!
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not done. Oh my god. No, don't throw me off. Okay.
That was it.
Yeah.
Alright, have we explained that battle?
Yeah, so
He basically gets Liquid Snake into the northeast corner of Metal Gear Rex's head, because whenever you punch him, he moves backwards a bit. So getting him into the corner kind of gets him stuck against the invisible wall, and if he punches him with a very specific rhythm, then that's basically an infinite combo that he doesn't break out of. But it looks like the timing for it is pretty precise.
I'll drive.
So everybody that donated for him to save Meryl, here's the payoff. It's normally escaping without a comment.
Damn, no keys. All right, keys. Got it, Snake. Jump in.
Dog.
Snake, hold on.
So there's two spots where you're required to take damage during this chase sequence, and that's one of them.
actually you can get past that without taking damage, but you need to kill one of the guards. Well, one more of the guards, but it's possible.
Uh-oh, Snake. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Mind if I read a few donations?
Well, we're basically at the end, so let's hold off.
Hold up, alright.
We're not out of the woods yet.
So when the screen turns white after he goes out of the tunnels, we'll just stop the timer.
Snake, clear a path.
Assuming we're running a timer.
You did it, Snake.
So the strategy he's using for this is that normally if you point the gun at Liquid, he ducks, but if he sweeps back and forth like that, then you can hit him a lot more reliably. This isn't actually a pure auto-scroller. You do have to get a certain number of hits on Liquid for the game to end.
point before you can before the kill shot actually happens.
What can, I'm not sure what you
Well,
mean.
how many hits does it take for the sequence to end?
Oh, it depends of each phases. It's between 5 and 7, I think.
So there's actually a multiple phases.
Alright, you ready, timer?
No,
Or is he
we'll
after
start the
you skip
timer
the
after the codec scene.
Okay.
That's when the credits start.
World's longest.
Yeah. Okay, get ready for time.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, I'm gonna have to guess a little bit here because of
Yeah.
all the timer shenanigans, but it was about a 145.
145. That's whoa, not very good.
There was the ninja fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, as a ninja, it cost me a bit of time. Yeah.
Clap up!
All right, everyone, that was a fantastic run. We're gonna go ahead and jump to a quick commercial here. We'll be back really soon. Stick with us, guys.
So you're doing 60-second ads?
Yeah, 60-second ads.
Okay, cool.
Next, we've got Resident Evil.
Actually, are we running a commercial?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, when the commercial comes back, I need to stop the screen and turn something off on XSplit.
Okay.
I think that's what makes it keep freezing.
All right, I'll let him know.
I'm gonna turn Arrow off because if we thought it would help it, it didn't, and so I'm gonna turn it back off.
We can use when we had in the bar menu.
Yeah, but it's making it freeze up.
Okay, yeah, just do it anyway.
I thought you were asleep, man.
I kept nodding off.
Are we on commercial right now? I'm not seeing a countdown.
Yeah. I was like,
Who's got the stream up?
I shot my head 3 times.
All right, looks like we're back from commercial now. We're gonna put the stream down really quick. We gotta switch something with XSplit. So bear with us, guys.